What's up guys, it's Demo here. As I said in my 100 sub special, I wanted to delve more into commentary, so here it is. Consider subscribing, as it shows you want to see more of these commentary videos. I have another video planned with a similar topic, so if this video gets good support, then I'll work on that one as well. And with that, let's get right into it. Now, recently, Pewdiepie made a diss track on Coco called Coco. Now, many people enjoyed it, and as Pewdiepie has said numerous times, it was just a joke video. He had nothing against Coco, and that was the end of the Coco v Pewdiepie joke. But a few days ago, YouTube took down that video for violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. Not only that, but they removed every video with any amount of the Coco video in it, saying on Twitter that only still images are okay. Now, if you have to say only still images are okay, then you know something is off. Every reaction video, every re-upload, every video with the song in it was removed. And I'm going to be breaking down their position, explaining why it doesn't make any sense, and then also explaining why it sets a very bad precedent and shows YouTube's true motivation. Timestamps will be in the description, as this might be a bit of a long one. Real quick, I want to say that I'm in no way attacking YouTube, Coco, or anyone in any way. This is just my thoughts on the matter, and I respect both sides' opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments, as I reply to every comment, and you all typically make some very good points. So, on Twitter, YouTube posted their reasoning as to why the video was taken down, which I'm showing now. Now, make of it what you will, but I'm going to explain why it doesn't justify the removal of PewDiePie's video, and every video that includes as much as 2 frames of it. Now, one of their points was that it should be removed because of child safety, by looking like it was made for kids but containing inappropriate content. Again, it didn't look like it was made for kids. And this brings up a double standard, as many creators have inappropriate videos that look like they're made for kids. The balls. Whew, I don't know what that was. I think that the argument could be that it had kids in it with cursing. But PewDiePie even said that he voiced over any swear words, and didn't curse at all around the kids.
For the record, I didn't swear in front of kids. We had censored version on set. Stop crying, you're a bunch of crybabies.
This is obvious, because in the actual video, there are multiple scenes where he's just laughing or smiling while the music goes on. Another thing could be the kids having weapons. Now, I say weapons in quotes, because the so-called weapons they attack a melon with are so obviously made of cardboard. In fact, some of them even flop around and just fold. So the claim that they're weapons and violence doesn't make any sense. And they specify what they mean when they say that it had content that targets young minors and families, but contains sexual themes, violence, obscene or other mature themes not suitable for young audiences, and that it's not allowed on YouTube. Now, this is an interesting claim. Because whenever you post a video, you have to explicitly say if it is or isn't made for kids. And it is obvious PewDiePie checked the box that it wasn't made for kids. So the algorithm should be responsible for not showing this video to kids, right? I mean, the only way this video could be shown to kids was if the algorithm ignored the fact that it wasn't made for kids. Or if YouTube's algorithm saw kids in the video, so showed it to kids. Another thing is, maybe kids didn't actually see it. Because we don't know if any kids actually saw it. I'm assuming some did. But their argument is that it was targeted to kids with mature themes. Not that kids saw it, just that it was targeted to kids. When that is clearly not the case. I would say if any kids saw it, or if it was targeted to kids, that would be YouTube's fault, not PewDiePie's. Because the creator can't do anything after they post it. Who sees that video is completely up to YouTube. So that being justification for it being removed just doesn't make any sense, and frankly, is irresponsible by YouTube. Shifting the blame to the creators when it's their algorithm that would push it to kids is just so dumb. The only way that it was so-called targeted to kids could be that there were kids in it, and the title says Coco, like Coco Melon. But to say that that means it's targeted for kids is such a stretch. Because the title isn't enough to have a video removed, especially if it's something plain like Coco. The algorithm should keep videos that are not made from kids away from kids. It shouldn't be on the creators because they can't do anything. Also, you have to be like 13 to have a YouTube account in the first place. So, technically, YouTube can't be talking about appealing to kids when you have to be 13 to have a YouTube account, and they've been in legal issues because kids have seen inappropriate content. But they still push Coco Melon in kids' channels. But I'm going to get more into that later. Now, they have the YouTube Kids app, so shouldn't they put more focus on moving the kids' channels and audience to that site? So all in all, even if there was any kids seeing this video or any targeting to kids, that would be YouTube's fault, not PewDiePie's. Now, they also say that this was harassment. By inciting harassment at other creators, they allow criticism, but that crossed the line. Specific policy details in the image below. Yeah, making a video that was clearly a joke about $1 million company, that's harassment. That's totally harassment. No, that's just YouTube trying to protect a big company. They use their platform because they make a lot of money for that. Because remember, however much money the creator makes, YouTube takes a lot of that. And Coco Melon gets billions of views. So YouTube just wants that money. They don't care. They want Coco Melon to stay on the platform so they'll remove any criticism. Now, I'm just saying here, nobody ever is on the side of the people who suppress the other. Nobody ever is on the side of the people who will take down criticism. And this just brings another point. Inciting harassment of other creators. When he says he loves Coco Melon, and numerous times has said that this is a joke, it just doesn't make sense. So this is where they draw the line, right? A video about a melon. A video insulting a melon. Attacking a melon. No. Rap videos, say you're gonna kill each other. I enjoy rap, but any video you threaten each other? No, that's fine. No. But you attack a melon, you're going down. Do you see how dumb that argument is? Now, they highlight a few specific policy details that they claim PewDiePie broke. So let's analyze those. They say it repeatedly encourages abusive audience behavior. Now, I've watched this video numerous times, and I suggest you do as well. There's plenty of them on Twitter, and I can't find any time where he says anything of the sort. You could argue that him cursing at Coco Melon was this, or him and the kids attacking a watermelon. But he says he loves Coco Melon, and this is clearly just all a joke. In other videos, he even says he doesn't care about Coco Melon, and the video is just for fun.
I start this video by saying that, I saw this as the finale. I saw this as, ending the meme. We've been doing the Coco style intros and all that stuff, which has been really fun, but, I'm not gonna continue with it because number one, it would just not be funny. And number two, I don't actually care about Coco Melon.
Now, another thing that they highlight is that it creates content that harms the YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between creators for personal financial gain. Yep. Everyone, doesn't that sound like PewDiePie? Tries to start beef and drama for financial gain, right? Yeah, because we all know he's only in it for the money. Us? No, he doesn't care about us. That sounds just like him. It's just not true. Like, all these arguments can easily be refuted with any of the context provided. And I'm not as informed on this issue, but if you're talking about this, starting beef and drama for personal financial gain, isn't that like a whole industry? Isn't that thing all the beauty people do? I might be wrong here. Shane Dawson? All those breakup videos? All those, like, attacking videos? Like J Station? Jake Paul, when he randomly went after Cody Ko? No, those are fine. But when you insult the melon, you're going down. It just doesn't make sense. It's just so biased for so many ways. I mean, first off, we know YouTube doesn't like Pewdiepie. We know they don't. There's a whole thing about where YouTube was allegedly shadow banning him because only he got a glitch that just didn't promote his videos at all. And we all know YouTube just doesn't like PewDiePie. And we all know YouTube loves their companies. I just think that this is just so dumb, their argument, that they're just trying to justify silencing PewDiePie's video to appease a company. Now, they also say that they know they're lenient around diss tracks. But this crossed the line, as they say. I found this to be so dumb. There's so many songs and videos where people say so much worse, and a lot of times those are fully monetized. Now, there's plenty of videos people threatening each other. There's plenty of inappropriate and bad videos on this platform. There are so many. But these are the ones that they take down. PewDiePie's video. Now, there are so many videos. So many that aren't suitable for children. Oh, so many that aren't suitable for anyone under 18. But what happens with those videos? They get left up, they get age restricted, or demonetized. Some of them get taken down, but a lot of them are still up. But that didn't cross the line? It just is so obvious, their reasoning behind it, and their fake justification just makes it worse. And then here's, I think, the nail in the coffin to where YouTube's motivations lie. They didn't just delete PewDiePie's video. Oh no. They deleted every single video with any amount of Coco in it. Any amount. Even the instrumental was taken down a few times. Now, even if there was justification to delete PewDiePie's video, they deleted everything, which is always the wrong way to go about it. You know there's something wrong when hundreds of people react to it, they like it, they make fan videos, they re-upload it, they enjoy it, and then you remove them all. You know you did something wrong there. Because YouTube, at the end of the day, and when it was created, it was supposed to be about the creators, about the people. But deleting hundreds of videos by creators in order to protect a single company is the exact opposite of the For the Creators motto. And what just doesn't sit right with me is they seem so willing to do it. So willing to remove the hard work of so many creators. It just doesn't feel right. Because the thing that's happened to YouTube is they've become way more ad focused, way more mainstream media focused. That they leave the creators behind. I mean, if you sign out of your account and you just, new account, go onto YouTube's homepage, I guarantee you will find shows, movie highlights, companies, and then whatever random stuff gets pushed by the algorithm that day. And I know YouTube's a business. I know that. But that business is built around us, the creators. And either YouTube takes us for granted or they don't recognize that. They turn a blind eye. Because, yes, there's bad content on here, but there's a reason that YouTube will demonetize channels that aren't even remotely edgy while allowing songs like WAP and other things that, if were made by a YouTuber, would 100% be considered edgy and demonetized or removed. Compare WAP to Coco. One got removed. Every reaction video to that got removed. One is still up, getting pushed by YouTube. One is made by a well-known singer, or rapper, or whatever, whatever you call her, and one is made by the most popular creator who has more influence than probably everyone on that video combined, but isn't liked as much by YouTube or anything like that. Because this PewDiePie situation shows that YouTube values the companies over the creators. Because God forbid, someone makes a joke at the expense of a company. And the reason it also shows how far YouTube will go to protect their companies is they removed every video on the platform that include any clip from the song. Every video. I find it very hypocritical how the For the Creators motto has turned into the For the Companies. I don't think it's the right direction to prioritize the companies over the creators. Because yes, it's a business, but again, it's a business built on the creators. Like, without their big creators, they wouldn't make any money. And YouTube just doesn't seem to care. I think this sets a very bad precedent. And I think this will lead to creators feeling forced to create even more family-friendly content. Because if their biggest creator, YouTube's biggest creator, got taken down, and I don't consider companies creators, man. So their biggest creator got taken down. I mean, how do you think the other channels are going to feel? The other channels that either have somewhat edgy content or even content where they curse or whatever, how do you think they're going to feel? They'll want to shift to what YouTube wants, which will lead to less individuality and less expression on the platform. And that will just hurt YouTube as a whole. Because the thing is, people go to YouTube because they can relate. You can get your entertainment, you can get your comedy from cable, from Netflix. But you go to YouTube to relate to the characters. Because who they are on camera typically is who they are off camera. They're putting themselves out there, they're expressing themselves. And that's why people go to YouTube. But if YouTube starts controlling the videos that creators push, then people will just not be able to relate. It will be the same thing made by multiple creators. And I know comedy is subjective, and I know entertainment's subjective. And some people find some things offensive. But I think the beauty of YouTube is that there's something there for everyone. And when YouTube starts favoring certain groups of content over others and starts pushing down the other groups, that just doesn't benefit anybody. Okay. So to summarize, I feel that YouTube's justification to remove Coco and any videos that include it is completely invalid with the context and shows a double standard in content creation on the platform. I think that this can lead to many creators feeling forced to change their videos and who they are online to fit what YouTube wants, lead to less expression and individuality on the site. Then again, I don't know everything, and I'm not attacking anyone here, just stating how I see it. I have another video talking about how YouTube is trying to shift to family-friendly content while getting in trouble for having kids watch YouTube. And I have that planned, so support on this video will show you guys want to see it. But for now, this is DMO signing out. Peace.